All right, we are live. What is happening, team? This will hopefully be our last Super Saturday. Sorry, our second last Super Saturday online. So exciting times. We've got next weekend, and then that Monday after will hopefully be our first Monday back at the gym, and then hopefully see you all back in here for a Super Saturday at some point. If you haven't already, Mike's posted a few things about our timetable on our socials, and you would have got an email as well, so make sure you check that out. But workout today is every 11 minutes with a 9.5 minute time cap. We've got to complete the following. We have 20 hang, power, clean and presses, and we're going to alternate every 5 of those. Then we've got 30 box jumps or jump squats, 20 alternating dumbbell power snatches, 30 sit-ups, 20 front squats, and then 30 renegade rows. So we complete all of that within that first round. However much time is left at the end of that round, you have to rest, and then we go again for another 2 rounds. So, oh, a bit loud down there. What we've done in the past with these workouts though is we've just gauged it as we've gone. So if we've got into it and we've absolutely blasted the round and we've finished it really, really quickly, what we will do is we'll just make that time cap a little smaller. So we might just judge accordingly. But we'll see how we go in the first round. So if we all get through this first round in like 5 minutes, then we'll make that time cap and that rest a little bit smaller so we're not hanging around for 4 minutes. However, with these movements, we want to see if we can go a little bit heavier with them to challenge us so that we do actually need to take a bit longer to get them done and we can't just speed through the movements really quick. So we'll see how we go. Then, depending on how much time we have left, we might do a bit of extras, some arms and abs, but we'll see how we're going for time at the end. Cool, so warm-up time. And then we'll get stuck in. So we're going to start with a bit of mobility work as we always do. Last few weeks we've had a similar theme with our hips. So we're going to start off with our hips again. We're going to get into our shin box 90-90 position. Locking in the hips, nice tall posture. What we're going to do is we're going to hold this position for about 15 seconds. And then we're going to swap into the other side in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just rotate your hips around, get into that position again, lock it in, tall posture. Locking it in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now what we're going to do is just going to get into a bit more rotation. So what you're going to do is you're going to push up out of it, lock your hips up in the tall position, come back down, rotate your hips around to the other side, push up, hold, lock it out, come down, rotate. We're going to do this about 4 times each side, so we've done 8 in total. Just opening up the hips a little bit. Push up, hold, down, rotate. Good, I've got 1 more each side to do. Okay. Then what we're going to do is our half kneeling adductor rocks. Scooch back a bit for you guys can see. Knee down, foot out to the side. In that position, we're going to get a stretch on our inner groin. We're going to rock back towards our heel. Come back nice and tall. I'm not going to do as many of this one because we just did a bit of that other stuff with the hips. So we're just going to do 8 of these. One more. and then I'm going to change sides. Bah. Off you go. So getting that little bit of a rock back. Good, I've got a couple more to go. All right. While we're here on the ground, we're just going to do some upper body mobility work. So we're going to start off with a cat camel. So let's do this to the side so you guys can see. So in my, what we call our quadruped position, I'm going to go and push my shoulders away from the ground as much as possible, rounding my back, almost creating a camel hump. And then I'm going to bring it back down, arching my back and shoulders as much as possible. That's my cat. And that's my camel. So just slowly through these, sinking and then pushing away, opening up through that upper back and shoulders. I'm going to do this about 10 times. And like we always try and focus on at some point is your breath. So as you're doing this, as you're coming back into your cat, you can breathe out. As you push away in your camel, breathe in. All right, last little part of mobility while we're on the floor. Nice and simple. Downward dog stretch into our yoga pose, I think it's called. Never remember these names. There's too many that sound familiar. So similar. All right, so going to go downward dog. Pushing into that position. Stretching to the shoulders. Also push your calves in as well so you get a stretch through there. And then bring yourself down into your yoga pose. Stretch through. And then pushing up back into your downward dog. Stretch those calves a bit as well. And then bring yourself back. We're going to do this 5 times because we're holding each one for a few seconds as well. I've got 2 more to go, team. Last one. All right, it's coming out of there. What I'm going to get you guys to do now is if you've got, I'm going to use the foam roller for this just because I have, but if you've got something like a broomstick or something like that, you can use it for this as well. What we're going to do is we're actually going to pop your foam roller or broomstick on your foot. If you don't, it doesn't matter. It's just another way of manipulating your single leg Romanian deadlifts or your arabesque position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hinge forward, keeping that foam roller or broomstick on my foot and bring it back up. Like so. Again, if you don't have anything, that is perfectly okay. We can just do the movement as normal, just with one leg, bringing it around and getting that stretch through that hamstring and hip, bringing it through. And we're doing 10 each side, team. This is number 8 for me. And I find when I do it this way, I just get that little bit more focus on my working leg, so I don't have to worry about my balance as much. So it's another little hack for you. Once you've done 10, change sides. That's it. Good. Snap that hip through when you get into position. Whew. I've got 2 to go. Oh, keep losing my balance even though I've got the extra help. There it goes. Oh, I lost it. Got through 19 of them and the 20th one I screwed up. All right. Next one, full squat with a rotation. So we're going to get a bit of a pause in our squat at the bottom because we are going to do our rotations. So squatting down as low as you can, pause. You can rotate one way, rotate the other, come back out of the squat, go again. Pause the squat for 2 seconds, then start your rotations. So I want a little bit more focus on the legs when you're in that bottom of the squat. Pause 1, 2, then you can rotate. Sometimes when we rotate, we move our feet a little bit, so we just lose the tension in our legs. Pause. Again, we're going to do 10 reps of these. Pause. Back up. This is number 7, I think, for me. So 3 to go after this. Cool, I got 1 more to go. Ooh, there we go. All right. Next part. I'm going to use the wall behind me here just to have a bit of balance. I'm not going to do too much with actually holding. It's just a bit of balance. We're going to do a double leg calf raise up to the top. Lift one leg off, hold, and then lower that one down as slowly as you can. Reset, so both feet up, then other leg this time. Hold, and come back down. So you're alternating legs, so each time you push up, it's 2 legs. Then you lift one leg up, and then slowly lower down. Then you up 2 legs, lift the other leg up, hold, slowly down. We're going to make sure we've done 8 each side, so 16 of these total. Get those ankles and calves nice and warm. Slowly down, push up, lift and hold, oops, slowly down. Push up, slowly hold, down. Good. I have 2 more each side to do. All right. Give that a bit of a shake out. Well, a couple more things to do, team, and then we are going to get stuck into this workout. We need to just do a little more upper body work. So what you're going to do is if you've got a band, you can use that for this. If you've got a bit of light weight, because we don't want to go heavy just yet, you can use that too. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do what we call a Y press. So I'm going to stand on my band, bring it up in front of me here, and then I'm going to be pushing out to a Y, bringing it back in to my normal position. Now, if you've just got dumbbells, that's also okay, or little light weights of sorts, like whether it's a food can or something. Same kind of concept, we're just going to push out to a Y, and then we're going to come back. And my focus is that when I do come back, I'm pulling my shoulder blades into the middle of my spine. That's kind of the thing. And then when I'm pushing up, I'm pushing away from my spine. Bring it back, push out, bring it back. I'm going to do 10 reps, team. So it's very easy just to do this movement, but if you really focus on what your shoulder blades are doing, you're going to get a lot more out of this. So I can feel like I'm squeezing them and pushing them away. I got 2 more to go. Push out to that Y, Nice work. Okay, with that band or that light weight, we're just going to do some rows. So with my band, I'm going to stand on it. Same thing with your dumbbells though, you're going to get into a similar position. I might do the side on so you can see. So dumbbells just in a neutral grip, same way I'm holding my bands. I'm going to lock my back in, row, hold for a second, and come back down. 10 reps. Make sure you're getting that squeeze at the top though. Cool, 10 reps done. Last part, bit of core activation. And then we're going to run through the workout together, which you can use as part of our warm-up as always. So, core activation, we're going to do hollow holds, but we're going to do two variants, but different angles. So, we're going to do our regular hollow hold for 15 seconds. Then we're going to roll onto the side to do our oblique hold for 10 seconds one side. Roll over to the other side, do our oblique hold on the other. So we've pretty much got about 35 seconds total of core holds, all right? So just before we do it, just so you guys know what I'm talking about, that's our hollow, and then we're gonna roll off to the side for one, and then to the other. I'll let you know when our time's up. I've got the timer in front of me, so just listen out. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Hollow hold, so regular. Engage the core, lower back flat on the ground. So this is our 15-second hold. 5 more seconds of this though. And we're going to change to one side. 3, 2, 1. Hold that. So you should feel that tension shift to the side of your abs or your obliques as they're known. And we're going to change in 3, 2, 1. Other side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, last little bit on your stomach, just our lower back as that part of our core. We're going to do our arch hold, so arms and legs out. We're going to lift both our arms and legs up at the same time. We're going to hold this one for 15 seconds. Ready? Go. Almost like you're Superman. Team, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, warm up complete. Just going to take my jumper off while I demonstrate the movements for the workout. Whew. I'm sweaty from the warm up. Imagine what the workout's going to do to me. All right, so follow along with me while I demonstrate. You have a chance to practice each of these movements. And as I said, we incorporate them into our workout. Sorry, our warm-up. So, first part. We've got hang, power, clean, and press. And we're going to alternate sides each 5 reps. So what it will look like is your hang is just above your knees here. We're going to power clean it, which means we're just going to bring it up, drop underneath, and then we're going to press. Bring it back down into your hang, power clean, press. Good, so I'm just doing 3 each side to practice. So hang, power clean, press. Okay, in our next part we have box jumps or squat jumps. If you've got somewhere to do box jumps, go for it. I might do them today because I haven't done them in a very long time. And I've got a box here, so I'm going to practice them. Or if you want, it's squat jumps, so it's just squat. Yeah, so I'm just going to practice a few. Cool. After our box jumps or squat jumps, we get into alternating dumbbell power snatches. So, with your weight that you've got, starting down here, all the way up over our head. Move back a bit. Okay, I'm going to do 3 each side just to warm it up. But in our workout, you're just going to alternate arms. So when you bring the weight down, you switch hands at the bottom. bring it up. Now, if you've got a weight that's too heavy to do it single arm, as always, you can do a double for the total reps. All right, so just depending on what load you have, but if you've got a single weight that is manageable, do that. Then we go into our sit-ups. Sit-ups can be any format that you like, as long as they're not crunches. So I'm going to do my ab mat sit-ups, or my butterfly ones with my feet apart, going through. You can do regular sit-ups if you want, as long as they are full range. No crunching. That's cheating. I'm just doing it again, a few reps of each one just to practice and warm it up. After that, single dumbbell front squats. So you get your odd object or your weight, hold it out, and then you've got your squats. Okay, with those, you can also alternate the side each 5 reps, just so you can balance it out. Again though, if you are doing it with a heavy weight that you can't do single, you'll obviously just do all 20 reps as double. Then our last part, our trusty favorite, that's going to be the hardest part of the workout, renegade rows. Lovely. So, weights in front of you in your plank position, pulling. Now, again, if you can't do those with weights, you're very welcome to do them as a body weight exercise. Just pretend that you got a dumbbell, pull. That's probably the one that's going to be challenging for me in my shoulder, so I might have to do them as body weight, but I'll try my best to do them with weights first. Cool, so that is how it looks. The numbers are on the screen, team, if you forget. I'll kind of yell them out to you when I get up to them, but if we do go ahead of one another, that's also okay. But remember, our time cap for each round is 9.5 minutes. Like I said earlier, as we've done in the past with these sort of workouts, if we're absolutely flying through these movements, we'll just reduce that time cap a bit. But for the most part, if you've picked a weight that's heavy enough and challenging enough, we should need that time. So if you can, it'd be really good to find a weight that would do that. Otherwise, as always, if your weight is light, make sure that you just slow down the tempos and emphasize the movement a bit more. Any questions? No, all good. Okay, so I'll give you guys just another 30 seconds or so, grab a drink of water, get everything all sorted in your space. And then we're gonna start this one up. I don't have music here today, team. Mike's got the speaker somewhere else, so I won't be able to play anything, so I'm just gonna play music in my head and get through this. But you guys put some music on your end and pump yourselves up. So if you see me dancing in our rest period, you've got to try and guess what music's in my head. All right, let's just do up these shoelaces properly, and then we're good to go. Second last Zoom Super Saturday, team. How exciting. Let's go. Pumped up for the real Super Saturdays when we get back in here. All right. So we're starting 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30 of each of those movements. I'll yell out which one we're up to when I'm up to it. But again, if you get ahead of me, by all means, keep pushing. All right. Let me get us all sweet here. Don't know why that's moving out the way. Sorry, team, give me one moment. Okay. I'm going to start the timer and I'll count you guys in. I'm just trying to, I don't know why my screen's not letting me get to the timer. There we go. Got it. All right, here we go. Team, I'm going to count you in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Yeah. Alternating every 5, remember? 20 reps total. Again, if your weight is light and you're absolutely pumping through these reps, slow down the movement a bit. Challenge yourself. You. Nice team. Once you've done those, you're into your box jumps or jump squats for 30 reps. Let's go. Yes, team. Well, I should do half and half, yeah. 15 box jumps, 15 jump squats. Yes. 20 alternating power snatches. Let's go. Yes, team, looking good. Whew. Sit-ups are next, 30 reps. Let's go. Yes, team, pump it. Get them done. Damn, 30 reps is a lot. Normally we do 20. You're like, sweet. No, another 10 to go. Woo! When you finish your sit-ups, into our single dumbbell front squats for 20 reps. Again, you can alternate those every 5 or 10 so you can balance the weight out. I might go 10 and 10, pretty much a bit easier. Woo! Oh, almost there, team. 30 renegade rows left. And then we rest for the next round. Let's go. Keep pumping it, team. Almost there. Let's go. Oh. Yes, guys, keep going. If you're still going, don't stop. We will adjust that time. I'll just wait for everyone to be done. Whew, pumped it. Beat that time cap by about 3 minutes. Unreal. So what that means is we're going to make our new time cap around that 7-minute mark. And we're going to start the next round on the 9-minute. I'll make it 9.5 because you guys start getting more fatigued next round. So 9.5 minutes is when we start the next round. So use this time to rest and recover. Catch your breath. And then we go again. And then you must complete those reps now within 7 minutes. That is our new marker. Bearing in mind that the next round's going to be a little bit harder because we're not going to have the time to do a full recovery, just enough to catch our breath, feel a little more fresh before we start the next round. If you felt that some of those movements were way too easy and you were absolutely flying through, make sure that you either try and increase the weight if you can, or you have access to it, or, as I said, slow it down and increase the squeeze on the exercise. So for example, if you're doing a front squat, instead of just sort of bobbing up and down with it, slow down the tempo as if the weight was heavier. So make it feel heavier. Challenge yourself with these workouts. It's very easy just to fly through and do them with low weight. But if you want to get something out of it, you've got to work for it. Okay, 90 seconds team or just under 90 seconds before we start again from our hang power cleans and presses. Whew. Looks a bit different without music. Again, it's in my head though. Can't even blame lockdown now for how crazy I am, because we're out of that. All right, here we go. We have about 40 seconds before we start up again. If you're hearing all that background noise, team, that is the AFLW girls downstairs. They are allowed to be in here because they are a professional team and they're working with Mitch Greaves and they are loud. All right, we have about 30 seconds. Sorry, keep looking at the wrong time. Yep. I'll count us in for when we start. Let's hit it hard, team. 7 minutes is your time cap. You must get these reps done before then. So pump it. Here we go. We're going to be 10 seconds. Fire up. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Alternating each 5. Box jumps or jump squats next. Nice team, let's go. Woo! Oh yeah. Alternating power snatches next. Let's go. Sit-ups. Let's go. Yes, team. We've got to be done this at 16:30, which means we have just over 3.5 minutes. Let's go. Because the renegade rows take the longest. Woo! Oh yeah, front squats. I did 10 and 10 last time. I'll change sides, so feel free to do the same again. Let's go. Come on. Renegade rows to finish off the second round. Let's go, team. Yeah, guys, looking good. Woo. Almost there. Get these reps done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this next round's going to burn a bit. Keep going, team. Still a bit of time left in your cap to finish this off. Let's go. One minute left. Get those reps in. Nice team. Finished with a little bit of extra time to spare. That time well done. So we're starting the next round at 18:30. That is our 2 minutes from our time cap rest. That's what we allowed last time. 18:30 is when we start. Which means we're going to finish on 25:30 as our time cap. So take this time, have a sip of water. Don't drink too much though, let's do another round. And then keep moving, focusing on your breathing. Slow down that heart rate for the next round. Nice, guys. It's good. We like, for these bigger workouts, having those longer rest periods, because it means that you can hit the next round with the same intensity you did with the previous two. Sometimes with shorter rest periods, it means that intensity drops and you're working at a lower intensity for the total of your workout, whereas this time we're working at the same intensity across the whole workout. One is not better than the other, it's just a little bit different, but it is good to be able to last longer at a higher intensity, because obviously for metcons and endurance-based stuff, that is important. Team, we are closing in on our final minute of rest. Keep using it to recover. That's it. So when we hit this round, let's make sure we earn our Saturday morning breakfast, which we can now eat outside at a restaurant, which may mean there's some slightly unhealthier things that we order. So let's earn that. Hit this round hard. So we have 30 seconds, team. Let's start getting ourselves ready. Start pumping up the music again, getting yourself fired up for the final round. And we'll see how we go. We might have time for a few extra arms and abs. We'll see how we all feel at the end of this round. 15 seconds. Here we go. I'm going to count you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. And calculating to press. Nice, guys. Into those box jumps / jump squats. When you've done those, let's go. Yeah, guys. Oh yeah, alternating power snatches. Let's go. Into those sit-ups. Let's get it. Oh, here we go, final 2 movements, guys. Front squats to renegade rows. Almost there, bring it home strong. Let's go. If you finish early, the other people are still going, jump back into some sit-ups. We are going to work until everybody is finished. It is Super Saturday after all. So if you finish before everybody else and everybody's still working, have a look at the screen. You need to continue with just some sit-ups, extra ab work. Oh. All right, good. People are still renegade rowing. Means I to jump in and do some more sit-ups. Let's go. Keep going, team. Get those reps in. We're not stopping until the last person finishes. It means we're all working hard at the same time. Let's go. Yeah, guys. Keep it up. And done. Well, everyone's finished renegade rowing, so it means we're done. Woo! Solid effort, team. All right, before we bring it in, grab yourself a sip of water, have a bit of a walk around, catch your breath. Woo. Don't know about you, but my arms are starting to feel a bit toasted towards the end of there. So with my legs and abs. So I think we've pretty much incorporated our extras into our workout. If you want though, after this by yourself, feel free to do some arms and abs as extras. You can draw upon some of the other workouts that we've done on past Super Saturdays if you like. All right, about another 30 seconds, team, we'll bring it in. Just focus on lowering that heart rate again. Woo! All right. Come on in, team. All right, well done, guys. That is our second last, well, hopefully our second last Super Saturday over a screen. So we've still got one more week of live workouts at least. So make sure you still log on and join us throughout the week with myself, Mahara, Nick, and Mike. And then we'll be back here for one more Super Saturday. And keep your eyes and ears peeled for some info regarding the gyms reopening over the next week. So happy days. Go out and enjoy Melbourne this week as we can. Enjoy your weekend, team. Have a great long weekend if you got a day off on Monday. See you guys on, well, I'll be here Monday and see some of you next Saturday. Woo!